Did you know inside of the Copilot Chat for github.com, you can use O1 Preview and Mini? I just stumbled on this. So let's take a look at this. Let's use Mini first. It's supposed to be the one that'll have the lower rate limit. In fact, I bet that's right here. Is there a rate limit here? Oh, it's telling me it's limited capabilities. It is better at reasoning. However, it's slower for everyday tasks and has limited capabilities in retrieving external data. Okay, limited abilities in retrieving external data. And this is GitHub Copilot for github.com. I mean, come on, man, what are we doing then? Is this just ChatGPT? Because I thought the whole point was you'd have access to the code, the issues, the pull requests, commits, you name it, users. If you have limited capabilities at retrieving that, why are you even giving me the ability to use this then? Okay, so here are a few of the common actions that are not supported. Using knowledge bases, retrieving issues, pull requests, and discussions. So is code supported then or not? That's interesting. Let's try and get it to do something. Let's ask it an easy one, which is link me to the repo for cups browse D, and specifically for the file for its daemon. And I should say, I don't want to give it away, the file or files for its daemon. See if it can get us a link to that. Oh, okay. That's useful. Here, let's just make a new chat, or yeah, let's just try a new conversation. Man, this is slow to click new. Is the whole page broken? Okay, there we go. I had to refresh. Oh, and Mini, there we go. Seriously? Does any of this work? I think their O1 Mini is broken. You see how it added the checkbox here when I switch to GPT-4o? I can't search for files within a repository directly. You can navigate to here and use the search functionality. Super helpful to tell me where I can go. Can't even link me to the repo, man. But I didn't ask about this is not where it's at either. Why are you telling me to go to the repo where it's not at? You know the repo it's not at, but you don't know the repo it is at? All right, let's try Mini again. New conversation. Why did it switch me back? Mini. I'll just detach repository. Why? Well, yeah, let's detach it and see if maybe that was causing the problem. Nope, okay. O1 preview. The page is literally broken here. I have to refresh it to get it to do anything. This is O1 preview now. Ooh, maybe it's doing something. Okay, hey, it gave me a response here. Cups browse D is located at cups filters, which is not accurate, but close. I don't think there's even going to be a browse D file in here. Nope. And cups browse D directory. Oh, it's in this repo and specifically this directory. Making up a directory. This is O1 preview. It's supposed to be the top tier reasoning model. And it hallucinated a directory. Whereas in reality, look at this. If I come up to open printing here, this is how bad it is. There is, oops. There is literally a cups browse D repo, which is exactly what I asked about. And if you look in here, there's a daemon directory. This should be the easiest question to answer for the model that has the superior reasoning. So let's actually just ask it to double check your answer. Can you double check that directory doesn't exist? What is this O1 preview? Is this just a link to like GPT-3 or 3.5? Just rebranded as O1 preview. So now it's saying, I'm correct, it's wrong. Cups browse D source is in this file right here. Doesn't exist. It's still inside the cups filter repo. It's a wrong repo. And now let's see, it's within the utils directory of it. There is no utils. What did it link me to? It said within the utils directory of the cup filters repo. It didn't even link me to the utils directory then, or this link is wrong because this just takes me to the repo. Wow, incredibly useless. That's the wrong repo. Man, if you can't do this as GitHub Copilot for github.com, what exactly can you do? Well, it's taking as long as O1 preview should take. It's probably going to rate limit me now. You've asked for more than 3 directories to be looked up. Come back next week. Apologies for the confusion earlier. Cups browse D daemon is maintained in a separate repo on GitLab. Now, I don't know. Maybe the original repo is out on GitLab. Let's see. What did it link me to, though? Did it just hallucinate a link on GitLab? Let's see if the URL or the top of, okay, so this is where there is a repo. It's technically right. But did it get the right one? If I put in the URL it gave me, that's wrong, right? I just opened it a minute ago and it looked wrong. Yeah, it's asking me to log in anyways. Oh, it must be a private repo. Is anything for cups even out here, actually? Oh, so there's a cups PK helper. Okay, well, I'm giving up for now. I think the funny thing is the current repo, which is what I was asking about, is actually on GitHub. It's just not cups filters. It is in the open printing org. And I did show this. I think I showed this to you earlier. So I think that's enough for now. Just the fact that even if GitLab is where this was hosted out on this GitLab instance on freedesktop.org, even if it's private right now, the fact is I was asking for the current repo, or I didn't say I wanted the prior repo. And it couldn't find the fact that that repo is actually on GitHub right next to the other repo that it tried to suggest for like 2 or 3 different responses here. If this is Owen preview and this is actually how Owen works, well, might as well abandon the entire project to have GitHub Copilot run on github.com. And that reminds me of something even crazier. So if you can't search github.com with this, with the latest frontier model, they're also working on GitHub Copilot workspaces. I used this at one point in time. It was terrible. But if you can't find the code, how in the hell are you going to change the code? Seriously. And by the way, I have a video of using this way back probably 4 or 5 months ago, and I was completely underwhelmed. It seemed like it wasn't even the ballpark of being useful. I had to describe a specific change almost down to the lines of code to get it to even do something remotely close to right, and it was still wrong if I recall. So if you can't search GitHub and provide meaningful navigation, you're never going to be able to edit code. You're never going to be able to submit pull requests and automate a bunch of tasks. It's always going to be humans doing it until we have some new type of technology.